No matter where I go, what color the water is, this is my #1 go-to worm. Oh yeah, this is a nice one here. What's up guys? Today we're going to be doing some bass fishing, and we're going to be fishing with 3 different lures. So we're going to try the new Bomber crankbait that I got right here by Bill Dance. This is a live target swim bait. You see this thing is bigger than my hand. It's pretty big. I haven't really fished with it yet. And then these are black trick worms. They are Magnum trick worms. So they're super long. Hopefully we'll catch something big. First, I gotta feed the baby squirrels though. Let's check them out over here. Hey buddy. Oh, you already got your pecan in there? Here, you want one? You want a pecan? There you go. They love pecans. All right. So let's get this stuff and let's go. Alexa.
Yes, Spencer.
Play that B-roll.
Dope B-roll initiating.
Alright guys, so we're at pond #1 right now. We're going to start off by throwing this crankbait right here. See if we can get hooked up. So guys, whenever you're fishing off the bank, you always want to fish the area. So if you're fishing in a boat, you know, you can kind of target where you want to fish. You see some brush and sticks and debris over there. But if you're fishing a random pond, you're fishing off the bank, and you really don't know what is under, where the brush piles are at, or where the structure is on the bottom to throw at, you just start on the right and you start making your cast. You just do the umbrella method. You start here, make a cast here, make a cast here, and you just pan until you get the whole entire area. And then once you work that area, if you get any bites, you throw back at that spot you got a bite in, because it's likely there's something there that the fish are holding to, and it's likely there's more fish there. Throw back at that spot 15 times. You don't get any other bites, move your way down the bank, start the method over again. But for me, I know where the structure is in this pond, so I already know where to throw at. Alright, this pond is a little bit shallow for the crankbait. We're going to switch it up and put the swim bait on there and give that a shot. Guys, check out the size of this swim bait. This thing is huge. So I got 17-pound Vanish line on my Mach 2 Lew's reel here. Because if I hook a fish with this thing, it's probably going to be a big one. So I rigged my Mach 2 up for fishing more so with crankbaits, rattle traps, more of a speed reel. I mean, it is advertised as a speed stick. Toss a good old Palomar knot on there. And let's go throw it out. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never caught a bass in this pond that's over about 4 pounds. Now I've heard of some 10-pounders coming out of here, but I've never caught one. So I don't have a lot of confidence in this big bait right here, but we're gonna give it a shot. Ooh, there went something right there. Well, that water's pretty clear. Something's falling up, look at that. All right, so we've been here for about 30 minutes. I hadn't caught anything yet with a crankbait. Didn't catch anything with a swim bait. So we're gonna do a little pond hop, and we're gonna go over to the next pond where I know we're gonna catch a fish. I don't know what we're gonna catch it with. Hopefully that big swim bait, but I know we're gonna catch something. Let's go. I just seen a big bass swirl right there. Put the swim bait on top of water, see if we can get one to come blow up on it. Ooh, something just went for it. Right at the grass line too. All right, let's move on around the edge of the pond. Big Daddy apparently ain't holding up right there. So we're gonna work this side right here. See all this grass around the edge of the pond. A lot of bass like to hang out around that grass. Hide and wait for the prey to swim by and ambush them. Ooh, something went for it. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Oh, he missed it. Damn. Oh, that was a good one too. Let's see if he'll come again. Oh! Oh, there he is. Oh, man. Damn it. So that bass hit it. I seen him fall on it, and then I stopped it. As soon as I stopped it, it dropped. That bass picked it up. Now I should have let him run longer before I set the hook, but I missed him. It happens. We're gonna throw this bank line right here. See if there's a Big Daddy hanging out under that grass mat. Holy cow, what was that? That was a big fish. That was a big fish down there, guys. That was a big fish. That was like a 6+. They just blew up on top of the water. Big bass. Oh, it'd be awesome if I can get him on the swim bait right here. So he's right on the tip of this point, right next to the bank. He probably chased something up there, feeding. Oh, I just seen him swirl. Ooh, something just swirled after this thing. Oh, something just nailed it, guys. Oh, yeah. Shit, he got off. Son of a... All right, we're gonna use the trick worm. Fixing to have to go to work. I gotta catch something before we leave. We're gonna give up on the swim bait. Sorry, guys. With this black trick worm, I put the hook through and I brought out the back. And I just barely bring it out, and then I push it back in like that so the hook is covered. Now, if you're fishing somewhere where there's a lot of brush and a lot of sticks and your worm is going to be contacting the bottom a lot, you want to keep the hook buried inside the worm like that, and you're just going to have to set the hook harder to pull it out. But if you're not fishing a bunch of sticks and stuff, I like to pull it out like so and just barely put it back in. That way, that hook will come out of that worm very easily whenever you set it. Guaranteed to catch something with a trick worm. Guaranteed. Oh, we just picked it up. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh, there he is. All right. Finally. Check him out, guys. First fish of the day. We had to put the trick worm on. Unfortunately, he's a little smaller than what I wanted. But now we can make this a video because I caught a fish. I don't want to hear none of y'all crying about me throwing fish in the water either. But I told you guys we'd catch something with a black trick worm here. Look what happened. Guys, if you bass fish and you don't know about the black trick worm, you are missing out. Now, this is the Magnum, but just the regular black trick worm, I've caught a ton of bass. It don't matter where I go, what color the water is. This is my #1 go-to worm anywhere. I catch fish. If I can't catch fish on something, I go to the black trick worm and I catch fish. So it was just on a limb, and I could feel it, and I pulled it off the limb. Now, whenever you do that, you always want to just let it sit for a minute, because a lot of times that limb moving will get the fish's attention, and then when you pull it off the limb, it drops, and then the fish will come check it out. And a lot of times they'll pick it up, but not this time. What the heck was that at? Oh, something just grabbed it. Oh, I got him. Oh, he was a little dink. Oh, something grabbed it again. Oh, this one's a little better. All right, fish number 2 with a black trickworm. What'd I tell you guys? Now, somebody was complaining the other day about me sticking the hook the way the bass in the side of the lip. Guys, look at that. That's where I just set hook on this bass. I mean, if you guys are gonna complain about me putting a hook through a hole in the bass's mouth, but you're fishing and you're putting a hook through a hole in the bass's mouth. You guys just don't make any sense to me. I'm gonna get a big one though. Where's Big Daddy at? If you guys remember, I ran that swim bait along this bank a while ago and did not get a bite. The swim bait was too big for those 2 little dinks. I'm sure you guys are gonna say, oh, you didn't let him take it long enough before you set the hook, or you're gonna say, you need to hold your pole down closer to the water before you set the hook. Guys, it's very easy to watch a video and tell somebody what they should have done in that situation. Now I want you to think about this. Whenever you're fishing, do you guys make mistakes? Or are you always perfect? Do you set the hook perfect every time? Do you always let the fish take it the right amount of time? Are you just a perfect angler? Because if so, why aren't you winning the Bassmasters Classic? Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you guys trying to give me tips, but it all comes in the way and the form that you do it, and the mannerism that you say what you're saying. Oh, he's on there. Oh yeah, this is a nice one here. Oh. Oh, there we go. Ah, come here. All right, guys, look at that. He's gut hook, so we're gonna have to cut the line. All right, guys, this bass is probably about 3 pounds. We're gonna go ahead and let him go here. And he's going. Yeah, he's out of there. All right, guys, that black trickworm is, like I said earlier, is my go-to worm. I always catch fish with it. That's why I waited very last to pull it out, because I knew I'd be able to catch something with it. So if you don't have a pack of black trickworms in your tackle box, you gotta get you some. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll get updated for new video updates. And drop a comment down below on what you guys want to see next. We'll see you again soon.